You've been writing checks your mouth can't cash. You've been talking and walking a lot of shit back. You've been looking to validate all of your mistakes. But this is one step beyond what I can take. Ain't scared, ain't never been scared. It's all the same to me. Ain't scared, ain't never been scared. It's not hard to see. Ain't scared, ain't never been scared. It's all the same to me. Ain't scared, ain't never been scared. It's not hard to see.
Hello, my name is Ziggy Vans. Welcome to a Sold Out Show. With me is Blaze Phillips.
What's up, OMG Nation? We are coming back off the Terminator series tonight.
And we're at the road to immortality. We're on the final two stops. Tonight, Ground Zero and the ladder match that will decide some contenders. But before that, the Terminator series champion has to decide who he's going for. And we've got Jeffrey Chimes on hand with Colt McKenna and his dual team partner, Alex Davis, to find out what title he's challenging for, Blaze.
That is right, Ziggy. We're going to find out here now. Are we going to see a dual team attempt, or are we going to see singles?
Colt McKenna, congratulations on your impressive win in the Terminator series. You have earned the right to challenge for any belt in the company in the main event at Immortality. With such a large choice in front of you, have you made your decision?
I have, Jeff. I had a lot to do, a lot of thinking between last week and tonight. I'm in the OMGW division personally, and I would love to wrestle Doc Holliday. But then again, I've been very successful with Alex here, and it's hard for me to say this, but I've even learned a thing or two in the process. So it would be an obvious choice to throw in for the dual team belts, especially since they are vacant. Really though, what made my decision for me was the easy factor that I came here to challenge the best. I came here to push myself to the limits, and Colt McKenna does not take the easy way. As good as Doc is, he just won the title, and the dual team belts are empty. I don't even know who I would be challenging. I can't let this opportunity slip. There's only one man, loudmouth that he is, that has had the most dominant title run in this business, Nick Legacy. So I will be...
Whoa, I apparently haven't taught you enough. Are you really about to pass up a shot for us to win the gold, to step into my division and challenge for the title? I'm surprised you'd even consider this level of disrespect, Colt.
I thought you might have a problem with this, and I get it, Alex. But you know, if you were in my shoes, you'd be doing the same thing.
And if you were in my shoes, you would be saying the same thing I'm going to say. You are not ready, and you have never beat me.
Okay. How about next week we change that? And if you can manage to pin me, I'll give my spot up to you.
All right, Colt. That's the way you want it, but I won't be pinning you. You're gonna tap out or pass out.
Stuff just got interesting, Blaze. Next week, it's already been okayed. I've been told in my Bluetooth that Colt McKenna and Alex Davis will wrestle again, and if Alex wins, he gets Colt's spot in that title match.
Yeah, and you know, he's either going to go after probably Doc if he has the opportunity, if he's able to beat Colt.
Oh, that's possible. That's possible. I didn't even think about that he could really pick whoever he wanted to go after.
It would be his chance to get back into the division that he was kind of kicked out of.
Yes, it's true. That's 100% true. That's a way in. But now we've got to turn our attention to the ladies, because tonight and next week we will be doing the Ground Zero tournament. So here's how this works. 4 teams of 3, 4 trios teams. The captains are the ladies' champions, with the exception of the last team, which team captain has been named Ashley Presley. Picks her to. Each of those team captains got to pick their champions, starting with the Ultra Division title. So right now, first round, we have Team 3J versus Team Kate Sampson. And now these two teams are going to go head-to-head. Whoever wins is going to move on next week to the finals. Then our next match tonight will be the other two teams. Team Gina and the B team, Team Ashley. So, interesting stuff, Blaze. What do you think about that?
It's definitely a new spin on how we're going to shake this up here in the ladies division. And we see right now that we have Triple J, Allie Shanks, and Boudica
on one team.
Yeah.
And then Kate Sampson, interestingly enough, picked Savage. So the lady killers will be with her, which is very interesting to me, since I would never think it's strange bedfellows this tournament makes. Strange bedfellows, to say the least.
Yeah, it comes down to you're picking who you think is going to put you on top. It doesn't matter if you're friends or you get along.
Yeah. Well, and I have also been told that this tournament holds championship implications. So it is possible that the winner of this could get an additional contendership shot at a title of their choice, depending on how it goes. We have not been told the specifics of that, but definitely championship implications, which means that a lot of these women could get their first shot at things, you know? And even more interesting, the Pinnacle cannot wrestle together.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because one's a champion.
The undefeated Ultra Division champions cannot wrestle together. So this Ground Zero tournament is very interesting, to say the least. So Savage is making their way to the ring now. Then Kate Sampson will be out. And then later we will have the ladder match. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a staple. It's been around since the beginning. We're trying a lot of new things this year, but some things stay the same. The ladder match is there. What is the ladder match? Well, 8 wrestlers, not 6, 8 wrestlers will go into the ring in a ladder match. They'll try and pull a briefcase. That briefcase, that will give them number 1 contendership. Of course, superseded by the Terminator Series win, but they can go after a title of their choosing under that. So dual team championship, I mean, right now, OMGW championship, we'll have to see. We'll have to see who wins that. And that's our main event tonight.
So here we have our first round picked out. And it's real interesting to see how these champions pick. Who do you think is going to take it in this first match here tonight?
In this first match, I never bet against Kate Sampson. I just won't do it. She is absolutely tenacious in the ring, and she is just an absolutely skilled competitor. I will say, though, that 3J is...
I think Triple J has picked a very unique and well-rounded team there.
That's true. That's true.
She got her power with Boudica. She got her technical prowess with Shanks, and then her with her, just, you can't argue her skill in the ring.
Yes, yeah, you can't argue her skill. 2-time Ultra Division champion, probably most dominant Ultra Division champion in history so far. So right now the action is heavy, and Ground Zero goes down just like the normal Doubles Ultra goes down, which means they're all in the ring. It's chaos, ladies and gentlemen. 6 lady wrestlers in there, all vying for the win, for the pinfall.
No surprise that Shanks has chose to go right after Amy Scott here.
They have some real beef. Amy and Allie have been fighting ever since Allie turned down the Killers Club and Amy got put in. So yeah, no surprise. Whoa! Superplex to Boudica from Kate Sampson. Shakes the ring. Shakes it. Amy seems to get the better of Allie now. And now, look at that. Kate's team stands tall for a few seconds. Now, 3J's back in.
Allie reverses Amy Scott, but is immediately picked up.
Ooh, into the knee bar. Into that knee bar. Oh, she does not get it. She likes to win matches with that. And then she just starts kicking the ref for no reason. Apparently she did not like how the ref called that. Boudica with the shin breaker. Amy now back to work on Allie while 3J and Muerte are fighting it out. God, huge strikes. Chaos everywhere. Allie's going to put Amy up on that top rope. Hang her up. What is she doing? Oh!
I was looking at the other side of the ring. I didn't even see that.
She put her in a tree of woe, then picked her up and pulled her off into a lung blower. Like, holy crap, Amy's back is sawdust right now. Meanwhile, Muerte goes off on 3J while Kate's down on the outside.
Amy is sent to the outside by Allie, and Allie follows. Muerte and Boudica, the two giant ladies left in the ring.
Oh, Allie drops Amy on the stairs. You can see that hatred coming out between these two.
It's almost as if these two don't have any recollection of anyone else in the ring. A shank on the outside to Amy Scott. She finally decides that she's had enough. Allie slides back in to stop the pin attempt.
Then a lung blower to Kate right afterwards. Allie is MVP of this so far. Saves her partner, now working on Kate, while Boudica and Muerte... Oh, Jesus! That ref is having a bad day, Blaze. Real bad day.
I'm surprised Amy was able to recover to get back in the ring from the outside with the damage she took.
Boudica manages to win the giant standoff between her and Muerte. And she's fighting with Amy, but Amy comes out of nowhere with a tumbler knee, dropping her down the neck.
And now Triple Dre's crew looks to have the advantage with only two of the opposing members in the ring.
Whammy bar! Whammy bar on Kate! Oh, but she's in the ropes. She's in the ropes. 3J is sizing up Kate right now. Ooh, spear from Muerte to Boudica out of nowhere. Well, 3J applies the 3J pile driver. Muerte's gonna pin. Allie's breaking that up. 3J pins. Muerte breaks that up. Oh my God.
Nothing but action right now. Amy back to Allie Shanks. All six ladies back in the ring.
Jawbreaker from Kate to Amy. Then puts her up into a huge side slam.
Boudica forced to roll out.
Team Kate seems to be getting the upper hand, fighting back into this thing. 3J's out thanks to Muerte now. Amy and Kate doubling up on Allie. Oh! Amy just hurled Allie over the top rope. No powerbomb, just chucked her. She is in pain while 3J and Muerte are in the ring together. 3J's still working on Muerte. Meanwhile, everybody else is just brawling on the outside. 3J's going for the pin. Might be over here. No,
Muerte kicks out.
Yeah. Kate's back in the ring, fighting with 3J. Allie goes back to the outside, thinking it's covered, but it's not. 3J gets a big clothesline, misses the kick on Muerte. 3J fights out there. Ooh, Uranagi slam. Uh-oh. You know what this is? This is For Whom the Bell Tolls. Muerte, her insane reverse suplex powerbomb thing. She hits it. She pins.
Into the pinhold. Allie Shanks back in to break it up.
Allie saves it. Allie Shanks saves it, and they're all in now brawling. And that was it, Blaze. I thought that was it. Did you think that was the end right there?
Yeah, Allie barely got in time.
And then chaos everywhere. Ankle lock! Ankle lock on 3J from Kate. That's it!
Boudica just could not break it up.
Oh, she could not. Chaos needs to stop, guys. Match is over. Match is over. Kate Sampson wins it with an ankle lock to 3J. Gotta love that. Gotta love how that worked out. That was a close one.
It was. It was a good match. A lot of action there.
Yeah. Absolute ton of action there. There was the four to whom the bell tolls. I thought it was over, but Allie barely gets there to break it up. She was being chased by Amy to stop her, too. So, huge win for Kate Sampson's team. But we got to go backstage now because Melissa is getting a word from Allie. We've heard that Allie has asked for some time as she makes her way to her locker room. So, Melissa's caught up with her. We're going to hear what she has to say, Blaze.
Yeah, this should be interesting.
Allie, you've asked for this time to speak on the nearly year-long feud between you and the ladies of Killers Club. What do you have to say?
Lady. When I told the Killers where to stick it, Amy Scott couldn't wait to gobble it up in seconds. That's the trend with her, though, right? The career of Amy Scott boils down to 2 words. Runner up.
Are you making a challenge?
I don't make challenges, Melissa. I make statements. Amy Scott at Immortality, it's going to be you and me. I refused roadkill because I am better than the Killers Club, and I am better than Amy Scott.
Big challenge laid down from Allie. She's going to take on Amy in one-on-one competition at Immortality. That's going to be a good match.
Yeah, and if it's anything like we saw tonight, I mean, this could have been a preview. You can't argue that Allie definitely did go right after Amy Scott, and she was showing some dominance there in the ring.
I mean, Allie has had a good year. She didn't have great first 2 years, but she's had a great year this year. Although she has been dogged by the Lady Killers the whole year, by Savage. So she's looking to end that feud, I think, with Amy Scott once and for all. But here we go. Our next Ground Zero match. It is going to be Team Mongoose. That's Gina Reynolds, ladies and gentlemen. Reynolds Rap. And she has picked Powerhouse, the team of Nikki Harcourt and 2M Molly Martin as her partners. That's a great team right there, if you ask me.
Yeah, it definitely is. There's no questioning. I mean, the Reynolds Rap, deadliest move. It clings to you. And then you got Nikki Harcourt, arguably one of the toughest chicks in the women's division.
And you got to be honest, she has been very obsessed with 3J and getting her title back, or what she says is her title back. And you got to think the minute somebody said this could have title implications, she was
all in. Yeah,
got to get it, got to get the win. So Gina has picked a very motivated team. But you got to wonder if Molly's all the way there, since her husband is still missing since his title match.
She may be more there. Just no. I didn't mean it in that aspect.
You think Hard Rock was holding her back?
No, but just the motivation to get. Maybe she looks at this as a way to draw him back. He's got to be there to support his
Like he's just
wife.
in a hotel room and he sees her beating some ass, and she goes, "I gotta go back to that as soon as humanly possible." And then the Daughters of Destiny. So Ashley Presley, obviously picking her sister Kim Presley, definitely the MVP of that team if you ask me. But she is also joined with La Professeur Marielle Broussard.
Yeah, the old teacher.
She's very young, but yes, she is a teacher. So the Daughters of Destiny will make it right. Now, these are the 3 women that were not chosen for the other teams, so we'll have to see if the underdogs can get a victory out here. Though Ashley has had quite a bit of success in OMGW. Hasn't been able to come away with the title yet, but not one to count out. Who would you think between these 2 teams? You asked me in the first one, what are you thinking on these 2 teams?
I just don't... I'm definitely going with Reynolds' team on this one. I don't think that Ashley and her sister have really learned how to work together right yet.
Not getting out of the ring. Power move.
They're making a stance. They're saying that the ring's theirs.
They just refuse to offer up the ring for the entrance, just bumping into everybody.
They're just pretending they're not even there. Just disrespect to the competition, taunting in the face of Ashley.
That is something else right there.
That is nothing but a middle finger right there.
That is a middle finger. You'd be surprised that they didn't even attack. They were just like, wow. So now
no one's there to attack as far as they're concerned.
I gotta say, I hope some of them get out of the ring for at least this next entrance, because otherwise it's going to get real confusing in that ring. But what were you saying about who's going to win? Sorry to interrupt.
They just proved it. They just said there's no competition here.
No competition. None. We occupy this ring. Interestingly enough, though, if Reynolds wins, that means Team Kate Sampson and Team Gina Reynolds face off in the finals. Partner versus partner. Gotta love that kind of tension, right?
Yeah, it definitely can build, and those two have each other scouted, obviously.
Yeah, and talk about championship implications. If Ashley and Kim, who just lost barely to the Pinnacle in their first defense, can beat both Gina Reynolds' team and then go on to beat Kate Sampson's team, you got to wonder if that's not a title shot for them, a title rematch. And here we go. Bell's rung. Whoa!
Ashley wasting no time.
No time whatsoever. Kim goes on to Gina, while Molly Martin and Marielle will lock up. Martin gets the best of that with a huge clothesline.
The mother of the women's division going after the teacher.
Yeah, the teacher. I mean, isn't that the way it always is? Mothers going after teachers. So huge. Whoa! We got an arm breaker into a belly back suplex from Gina to Kim, while Ashley gives a jawbreaker to Nikki, and then a huge forearm. This is so hard to call. We're gonna have chaos. We're gonna have a really hard time tonight already, because after this we got an 8-man to call.
Oh yeah, these matches get hectic, to say the least.
Hectic to say the least, exactly.
Gina Reynolds with a crossbody.
Just kind of jumped on her, honestly. Gina Reynolds rolls to the outside. That leaves us with Nikki, Ashley, and Kim still in the ring. And Kim is going to double up, help her partner out.
Yeah, Kim looking to protect her sister there.
Takes the blow so that Ashley can get an opportunity, and that's familiar territory as far as we've seen. Ashley then gets a good shot on Nikki and is going to try and pin while the chaos on the outside is going on.
Too soon. Kick out at 1, if that.
Can't get a former champion that way. Now Molly's in. You got Powerhouse both in on Ashley right now.
Ashley sent to the outside quickly.
And everybody's back in. Just like that, it changes. Nikki and Ashley are going to spar on the outside, while Kim is just dominating on her elder Molly Martin. And Gina, however, is faring very well against Marielle. Woo!
Ashley got thrown more than 4 steps. She takes a tumble on the outside.
The 4-step rule is always, and it doesn't matter. Gender, race, you fall after 4 steps if you're in OMGW. Oh, brainbuster on the outside from Ashley to Nikki. Well, Molly tries to get a pin on Kim and only gets a 2 count. Marielle's back in. Oh, we're going to have some chaos here. Ladies and gentlemen. Gina getting some quick reversals on Marielle as tech versus tech over there. Big shot from Gina takes Marielle down, while Kim gets a huge jawbreaker on Molly, then drops her with a clothesline. Molly's going to roll to the outside. Kim's going to go out to help her sister, who is in dire need of it.
She takes her sister out in the ring. Reynolds looking to pin the teacher.
So much chaos. It's hard to follow, Blaze. It's hard to follow. Marielle's going to put a quick reversal jawbreaker, and they're all back in the ring, and the chaos is going again. Backbreaker from Marielle to Gina. She's now scouting out Gina. Uh-oh. Academic armbar. That might be it. Somebody better break this thing. No, Gina reverses. Gina reversed it. Blaze. The mongoose slid out of it.
Ooh, disrespectful slap to Nikki. Nikki does not like that.
Oh, just kicked her right in the lower extremities.
The old twat shot.
Yes! 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 And thank you for, after 3 seasons, being the first person to say twat on our internet wrestling show. Ankle lock after a huge super kick from Gina to Ashley. That could be it. What's Ashley thinking? She's trying to get to the rope. She fights out. She fights out.
It should be a finisher.
It should be a t-shirt. Marielle's going for some technique on
Reynolds, trying to make it so she can't cling to nobody.
She's also working that arm to get that armbar off easier. Meanwhile, Kim is just...
Yeah, Nikki's in a hard spot. She's left alone. Ooh.
Out of nowhere, running big boot from Molly Martin. And now she is alone with all 3 members of the B team. It is not looking good for Molly as she is just getting stomped by all 3. Yeesh. Oh, Gina's back in to help her teammate. Ashley is jumping around. Brainbuster! That was not the right word.
Brainbuster is what you were meaning there.
Banebuster would be a cool name for a finisher, though, wouldn't it? Uh-oh. You know what it is. You know what it is!
The Reynolds wrap is locked in, the most dangerous submission.
Is she gonna tap? Is she gonna tap? Ashley's trying to get there. You're cutting them off. They're blocking them. Powerhouse has your back. That's it.
Oh my God.
That's it.
The Reynolds wrap finishes, puts away another, and Nikki's gonna pin anyways. And the ref's gonna count it. It's a double win.
Little bit of chaos here, folks. You got to give it to Powerhouse. They covered her perfectly. They were just taking them down every time they tried to get to break it up. The Reynolds wrap. They trusted in the Reynolds wrap. It gets them the win.
It does it all, folks. It's proven time and time again.
I didn't even see that diving headbutt. Did you see that diving headbutt?
Yeah, I missed brutally.
What a victory. So it will be Team Reynolds versus Team Sampson in the finals of the Ground Zero tournament. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to go backstage. Jeffrey Chimes is standing by with Nick Legacy after he's heard about Colt's intentions to challenge him for the North American title.
Yeah, this should be interesting. It always is interesting to see what Nick Legacy has to say.
Nick Legacy. Colt McKenna has thrown down the challenge in a surprise twist, using his Terminator series to come after you. But now he has to go one-on-one with Alex for the right to challenge for the title. Who would you rather fight?
I'll tell you who you should be fighting. The most deserving. The man. The most magnificent beast you've ever seen running around. The man that has been screwed by this committee time and time and time again.
There is, no animals here. Are you still referring to Doc's accidental...
I told you he hit first, little boy. Now, I've seen the craft services tables coyotes. I'm referring to not one, but 2 triple threats that were supposed to be singles. And old Legacy hadn't beat me one-on-one ever.
Legacy?
What? Oh, is the hillbilly flat earther done whining about his conspiracies? I love how it's everyone else's fault. Oh, Doc hit me first. Oh, I had to wrestle in a triple threat instead of a solo match. Wah! I have been punched. I was also in that triple threat, and I beat the back off both of you 2021 losers. Why? because I don't let other people tell my story. I write it in the ring and on this mic every day.
Man, you can spout some crap. You're like that thing in that park that shoots stuff in the air. It's a shit geyser. Every week, I can set my clock to it. You slip on my rubber boots, grab a shovel, because you can't beat me one-on-one.
Next week, you and me, one-on-one. Jeff here can run along and talk to the committee and make it official because you beat me and you should have a chance at this title. But make no mistake, Muddy Mort, you are just going to be a fool note in the legend. No, the legacy.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is huge. So we could actually potentially have a triple threat. Which I'm sure Filthy would be super excited about. Super excited about. Nonetheless, next week, Alex Davis versus Colt for the right to take on Nick Legacy. And Nick Legacy has to take on Filthy Phil for the right to not take on Filthy Phil. That's huge. Wait a second. I'm getting word in my Bluetooth plays. Something's happening in the back. I'm hearing that Marauder may be being attacked. We have cell phone footage of Marauder being attacked. He's on the way to the hospital. We're going to go to the cell phone footage now.
Hard Rock.
This is huge, Blaze.
Looks like Hard Rock could
You think
be.
so?
I saw those shoes. I saw those shoes.
You think it's Hard Rock?
I think Hard Rock is back to pick the Killers Club apart piece by piece.
I don't know. I think a lot of people have those shoes. A lot of people have those.
I saw the strut, Ziggy.
I think it could be anybody. I mean, a lot of people have meaty, chunky thighs and have a beer belly gut. I mean, it happens.
I don't know, Ziggy. It seems a little... I have a funny feeling here.
I don't know. There's a lot of guys who shop at DXL. I think that those jeans could be on anybody. Still, who knows? Who knows? All we know is Marauder's going to the hospital for a serious head trauma injury. I guess trauma is another word for injury. Didn't have to say that twice, but... So here, what's even more interesting is Filthy Phil is in the ladder match, which means that he could actually get 2 shots at immortality. He could get a shot at Legacy if he beats him next week, and then he could get a shot at the OMGW title and become a double champion. And this definitely doesn't have anything to do with the fact that somebody forgot the participants of this match. Nonetheless, Just Dirty Filthy Phil has a shot. He has a shot to make history now.
He does, indeed.
You know, you got his conspiracy theories aside, he somehow made them work for him to where he's in a very good position.
Yeah, he has multiple opportunities to seize a title shot.
What do you think about the conspiracy theory? Do you think he's being screwed as much as he says he is?
I've reviewed the tapes. It's a really weird situation here. Like, I don't see the Doc hit first scenario. It's like, I don't know.
Should I have asked you? If
I'm being impartial.
Really the question at this point. I think there was incidental contact. But I don't think that Doc was like Doc incidentally contacted with him, so he gave him his biggest and worst move immediately,
multiple times,
without even checking in to see if it was an accident. So I don't know. I don't know who I buy in that. As far as the other stuff, I will say there is some credence to Tony Sinclair.
The Tony
being
Sinclair,
added,
yes, that's
true.
You know,
him losing out on that shot. So we'll have to see. So number 2 competitor, Neil Iceman Pert. You can't ever count this guy out. He was our first OMGW champion. The guy was a dominant champion, and he's been pretty brutal. He's only been pinned once in singles competition, and Hard Rock did that. which is surprising. And Hard Rock, I think that was the only match Hard Rock didn't bleed in, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I believe that
Maybe
is right.
it was bleeding. I can't remember. All right,
We'll have to go back to that phone footage and see if there was a puddle anywhere.
If there's a puddle of blood,
that'll definitely tell.
If there's just like drops of blood.
Yes.
I mean, the problem is Marauder was obviously bleeding, so
we could test it.
Do you think like Hard Rock cut himself first and then beat up Marauder?
It's possible.
So that he was bleeding
it's
too.
His power.
It is old bag of blood Hard Rock. can't ever count out a whole bag of blood Hard Rock. So that's the first 2 of 8. So here we go with the next entrant, who is going to be... Spoke too soon again. Timing's a little bit off there. Wow, a lot of crowd shots there. And we're going to show Iceman. Whoever it is taking their sweet-ass time. There we go. Kurt Sampson of the Perfect Team. Now, you can't ever count the Perfect Team out. These guys are tag team specialists, dual team specialists. They are 2-time dual team champions. And Kurt Sampson, however, on his own, has won a lot of singles matches by himself. He's just a very dominant submission wrestler.
Yes, he definitely is. I mean, the whole school is built around him.
And let's not forget, only man to top out your favorite, Doc Holliday.
I must have missed that. And
you missed that in their second match, their big match, where they got #1 contendership last year? You missed that he tapped out Doc Holliday?
I don't recall Ziggy. I was too wrapped up in the who shot first.
I think you need to get a twat shot at this point. Maybe jog your memory.
You know, Ziggy, after the electric tip torture that we went through...
don't bring that up.
So some of my memories have left.
You bring up the Ukrainian torture that we endured for months. Not months, weeks. It felt like months.
It felt
like months.
PTSD is a real thing, folks. If any of you suffer from PTSD, there is hotlines out there for you.
There is. For any sort of tip torture as well as other PTSD.
Yes. It's a serious issue.
Serious issue.
Not to be joked.
Not to be joked. We're definitely not joking right now. That's not something we would do. But we're very serious broadcasters.
Of course.
Serious broadcasters who coined the phrase twat shot.
And tip torture.
Tip torture. Right. Serious, though. Serious. We call it like it is. Paul Bruce! Number 4 entrant. Just to move on from that subject, Paul Bruce is number 4 entrant. Had a pretty good showing in Terminator series, with the exception of the fact that he got beat. But he was doing good in it before he got beat.
To take it back to that subject, Ziggy.
Sure.
Have you by chance tried Reynolds Wrap for any of the various things I told you it could be used for? Wallets, double bag, don't be silly, wrap your Jimmy with Reynolds Wrap. Have you tried any? It's amazing.
I'm going to say right now,
I line my garbage cans with it. We saw how effective it was in the last match.
I'm going to say right now, Reynolds Wrap, if you are out there listening, he just coined a catchphrase, a jingle phrase for you. Please sponsor us. We will do advertisements for you. And if you'd like, we won't claim that it makes sex safe.
It's a great contraceptive.
It is not. It is not a great contraceptive.
Have you tried?
Please stop telling people that on the internet.
Don't knock it till you try it, folks.
I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to try it because I don't want children out there. Other than the ones that I have that are wonderful. Who live in my shack with all my cranberry cream eggs.
Works great for me. To get back to
Send up a hotline. Anybody who thinks they may be the son or daughter of Blaze Phillips, please call. Let us know. We'll get you in contact. Boston Brawler, number 5. Or some 6? No, number 5. 5. And then Hooligan. Hooligan is back in. I haven't seen him since his loss to Iceman. Now he gets a chance to get that one back. Mike Aries. Has had a pretty good show this year. Pretty good year. Yeah. He is a new talent, new rising talent here in OMGW. Older gentleman. Wrestled in a lot of the independents back in the day as delinquent when he was younger. But he's not delinquent anymore. He's Hooligan now. Looking to secure his first title shot here at OMGW. He's number 6. You're not going to like who number 7 is, Blaze. I just looked at my sheet, my notes. Not going to like it. I don't love it either. This guy just keeps getting chances.
Oh.
Just keeps getting into things. And you got to wonder, DiBiase, again, how much connection does she still have?
Yeah, she's definitely got to be in the background of some of this. So you know who it is, folks. Tony Sinclair.
The nicest quotation marks with my hands guy in wrestling out here again, and again it's got to be DiBiase. Julia St. DiBiase, who orchestrated him getting into that number 1 contendership match, him getting a shot at the North American. Somehow he also got into the finals as the bye in the Terminator series. This guy just gets shot after shot after shot. And it's got to be DiBiase. She used to be championship committee, too, which just heap on the suspicion. Heap it on. And he was number 7.
That brings us to our last entrant for the night for this ladder match.
And this guy also might have a chance to get double titles. Alex Davis Ackerman is our last competitor in the ladder match.
Yeah, that'll all be decided next week when we find out the outcome of Colt McKenna versus himself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back here and find out next week who is gonna get that win. Whether it's gonna be Alex Davis or Colt McKenna, technical genius taking each other on one-on-one. And it's not the first time they've been in the ring. They actually joined up out of mutual respect after they fought each other. I think either once or twice. But Alex won.
Yeah.
And then Colt Alex didn't have anything going on in Master Immortality, so they teamed up and got a big win. He's also no stranger to taking on Tony Sinclair. He actually lost his only shot at the OMGW Championship via Tony Sinclair in the triple threat, getting a pin on him to get the win.
That's it, guys. That's all 8 contestants
It's time.
for the ladder match. It is time to get this match going.
Who's going to get some number 1 contendership here? Who is going to Immortality? And the chaos begins. Full scrum right out the gate. Everybody just damage everywhere. Hooligan's the first to exit the ring via Colt. Meanwhile, just chaos in the ring. It's going to be so hard to call this, ladies and gentlemen. Please be patient with us because we are doing the best. Alex is going to get some moves off on Tony Sinclair. A brawler tosses Filthy to the outside while Kurt is still working Hooligan on the outside. Iceman is on Paul Bruce, taking some damage to him. Kind of surprised Alex and Iceman haven't paired off, since Iceman is the reason Alex is no longer in the OMGW Championship picture, or that division, to say the least.
It's early in this match yet, though, folks.
It is indeed. Ladder goes down as Alex goes into it via Tony Sinclair. And it's getting chaotic already.
The only 2 in the ring are Iceman and Hogan.
Paul.
Oh, Paul.
No problem. One of the Bruces. And now it's going to switch places. Tony Sinclair's in the ring. Alex is in the ring. And there it is. Just like you said. Iceman wasting no time to get a shot on Alex with the belly-to-belly suplex. Paul, however, takes down Tony Sinclair. And now only Iceman and Alex are on the inside of the ring, while everybody else is brawling on the outside. Filthy, of course, took 4 steps and fell over.
No ladders in the ring as of yet.
I would not be surprised if we see some blood here tonight, too. Especially since Kurt's head just went off that ring post. Brawler, huge belly-to-back suplex to Filthy. Now he's going to the top rope. This is not a Brawler thing to do. What you doing, Brawler? Oh! He kind of hits something, and he
Kinda
looks
an
hurt.
axe handle drop. But
Yeah, they both look hurt on that. I think they hurt each other as much. Not something Brawler's used to. Iceman, huge half Nelson suplex to Alex as these two have renewed hatred.
Paul Bruce is the first one to slide the ladder into the ring.
Iceman looks to be right behind him, though. We've got 2 ladders in the ring, and you know it's going to get crazy once those ladders get in there.
One is set up.
Oh! Alex takes a huge gut wrench suplex onto the ladder.
Iceman climbing early. Paul looking to shove over.
Oh!
Iceman left hanging from the ladder, caught into a power bomb by Hoonigan.
On the ladder.
And now Sinclair beating Iceman with the ladder. He drops it.
Short arm clothesline from Filthy to Brawler. Hooligan's back outside where he likes to be. Brawling with Paul. Alex is still trying to recover from that gut wrench suplex on the ladder. Filthy's not on the outside. Iceman's got Sinclair. He's gonna... I don't know what's going to happen there. Alex is back in. He's on Kurt. One of the ladders kind of slips and falls out of the ring. Alex, the outside hits the ladder. Oh, my God.
The other ladder falls on top of Alex.
Oh, my God. Chaos. Just the ladders are being flung around like tiddlywinks.
Tiddlywinks, yes.
Tiddlywinks. It's a game. It's a child's game with little stickies and balls. All right. Brawler sends that ladder back into the ring. He was trying to pull out his Achilles or take a crap. I'm not sure. Hooligan gets the better of him though, and he's just beating him with the ladder now. Brawler's going to take the ladder away and beat him with the ladder. Oh! No, Hooligan's going to reverse out of that, but take the ladder shot again. Now Brawler's going to turn his attention to Iceman. Meanwhile, still chaos on the outside. Brawler goes out. Iceman's the one standing. Kurt grabs the ladder, though.
And he goes after both Iceman and...
Hooligan top rope! Go for Alex! Hits a huge shot! Forearm shot to Alex from the top
Stevenson is... Or, not Stevenson. Sampson is climbing.
Is this going to be it? No.
Hoonigan is breaking it off.
Brawler's trying to push the ladder. They're both going to push the ladder.
Hooligan left hand.
Wow. Power bomb again.
Hoonigan power bombs.
The ladder's set up on the ropes. Tony takes it to his back. This is absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. Absolute carnage in this ring.
Alex left. He's setting up the ladder uncontested as of now. Filthy thrown back into the ring is Paul Bruce.
Cuts him off. Alex takes a huge kick, goes to the outside.
And a big reversal from Filthy to Sinclair.
And they have
lots
a lot
of bad blood between those two.
Ladder just decides to leap itself away. I don't know what happened there. Filthy, huge, double-handed choke slam to Tony Sinclair, while Iceman just goes off with that ladder on Alex. Paul takes it. Oh! Iceman chopped through the ladder into Paul to knock him down. What power, what strength, what a monster. Filthy Phil gonna take Tony Sinclair to the outside. A lot of brawling on the outside going. There's a ladder set up between the barricade and the ring.
Filthy is setting up a ladder. Ooh, Sinclair's face just goes off that ladder. Filthy Phil is climbing. No one's in the ring.
Hooligan's bloody.
Filthy Phil could take this briefcase right now.
Somebody needs to get in there. Somebody get in there. This is over. Red Dawn on the outside on Kurt.
Iceman just gets in.
Brawler. Oh, we got a replay of the downtime on Brawler on the outside. I don't know why they decided to do that. Iceman gets in. He's punching at Filthy.
Filthy Phil almost has that unclipped.
Oh no.
He loses his grip.
Oh, he's got it again. Tony Sinclair's trying to get the ladder out. They're going to join forces. They're going to push the ladder out.
Filthy Phil left hanging. Iceman catches him into it.
Oh! Into electric chair drop. Jesus Christ.
Iceman punches the ladder out of Sinclair's hands.
Hooligan's still bleeding. Hooligan at the top rope. Iceman's bleeding. Hooligan hits a huge diving falling fist to Alex on the outside. Tony's on the ring. Somebody else
So many people bleeding.
Alex is bleeding.
So much blood.
So much blood. So much chaos. Oh! Thought the ladder fell on him for a second. It didn't. Fighting over the ladder still. Pert and Iceman.
Kurt's setting it up, but he's alone in the middle of the
Right,
ring.
he might take it. He might take it right here. Everybody's fighting on the outside.
Kurt's
Still brawling
climbing.
on the
Nobody
outside.
in the ring.
Nobody there to stop him. This is going to be it.
Sinclair.
This is going to be it. Somebody needs to get in there to stop him.
Sinclair
Nobody's
comes
there.
in. He's gonna try to
fighting.
interrupt. Filthy is joining. Filthy going to push the ladder.
What's happening? He pulls it down. Kurt is the ladder match winner.
Kurt Sampson taking it away. You know he's going to be looking for that dual team title shot with Stevenson.
Yeah, you gotta figure he is a dual team specialist. Here's some of that action we just were not able to call. Oh, huge. Wow, what a series of shots on Hooligan there. Then a big power slam from Filthy to Paul. There was so much brawling on the outside. It was so hard to call. Alex with some knee shots out there. Big boots. Fireman's carries. God, what chaos.
There you have
That's
it,
ladies and
guys.
gentlemen. Take
You know
time.
what to do, guys. Sampson with the briefcase. Come back next week. See what happens. Same time, same place.
You've
OMG.
been writing checks
Wrestling.
your mouth can't cash. You've been talking and walking a lot of shit back. You've been looking to validate all of your mistakes. But this is one step beyond what I can take. Ain't scared, ain't never been scared. It's all the same to me. Ain't scared, ain't never been scared. It's not hard to see. Ain't scared, ain't never been scared. It's all the same to me. Ain't scared, ain't never been scared. It's not hard to see.